And as I said earlier, we need to be patient. Give us a few more days. Today when the people of Iran are looking at the skies, they see our aircrafts. They see the American aircraft. Give us a few more days. It will be much, much harder for the Iranian to disrupt the vessels coming through the Strait of Hormuz.
Thank you. Maria. Mr. Ambassador, here, Mariam Ramati with Iran International. Reports indicates that Mojtaba Khamenei is going to be the next leader of Iran. Do you have any opinion on that? And also you said Iran is already reducing its ballistic missiles and attacks and losing its basically power in the war. Do you think that's a tactic, or it's really the Islamic Republic not having enough missiles to fire anymore?
So I will start with the second part. It's not a tactic, it's reality. The hundreds of attacks against the missile launchers, against the infrastructure of terror, we see the results. So if you saw at the beginning of the war around 100 missiles landing in Israel, today you're talking about maybe 20. So I'm sure we will see that going to that direction, not because they decided to, because they don't have the ability to do that. Regarding the name you mentioned, we will find and hunt down whoever is plotting against Israel. I don't care what will be his name, who was his father, we will hunt them down. And I think they know it in the leadership in Iran today.
Mr. Ambassador, so this morning Israel told the people of the Dahya in Beirut to leave the section, and so what's the object there? Secondly, at the same time, another Iranian proxy, the Houthis, are sitting quiet. How do you what do you think of the difference there?
Well, first, I addressed the issue of Lebanon yesterday, and we said very clearly to the Lebanese government that they have to take action against Hezbollah. I have to give the credit for what they are saying. They have issued very strong, bold statements, but they have to take action against Hezbollah. And I think our message is very clear. We will find the operatives of Hezbollah and the Iranian regime representatives in Lebanon, and we will eliminate them. We are trying to minimize civilian casualties. That's why we give the heads up to civilians to move away from the facilities of Hezbollah in the region. Regarding your second question, we have no conflict with many of the countries or militias in the region. But if Israel will be attacked, we will use all of our power to defend ourselves.
Yeah, Mr. Ambassador, what case would you make to the American people who are skeptical of this war that it's beneficial to America in the long term? I know Trump was almost assassinated by the Iranian regime. What other argument would you make to the American people why it's worth us intervening?
I think they should look at the actions of the regime in the last 47 years and analyze it. What they said, what they did, the attacks against the U.S. Military compounds in Lebanon, the attacks against President Trump that you mentioned, and understand that it has nothing to do with what the U.S. will do or will not do. It's pure hate. There is no border between the U.S. and Iran. There is no conflict. But still you will see the Iranian regime chanting against the American people. It's radicalism and hate. You have to confront it. You can delay it, but at the end of the day, it will come to your shores.
We have time for just two questions. Linda.
Ambassador Linda Fasulo, NPR. My question has to do with Hamas as a proxy. Are there any indications that Hamas plans anything or getting involved? And secondly, have any of the Gulf states been in touch with Israel about the war?
So regarding the second question, I will not elaborate, but we share our know-how and intelligence with whoever wants that support. And today, when you see what's happened in the streets of Riyadh, Abu Dhabi, Manama, and other cities in the Gulf, very similar to what we are facing in Israel. So we share the same enemy as we speak. Your first question was about Hamas. I don't think Hamas has the capabilities today